Ollie, we had a chat this morning. I know that you made a case for a couple and wanted to probably wait and see what transpires with regard to the track. Now that you've had a good look at it and what we have witnessed, what are your thoughts and who would you want to be with?
I can see why the money's coming for Schwarz, the way this track's playing. He looks to get to the front and, you know, if he doesn't get too much pressure, he's going to take some running down. He's got a good record here at Moonee Valley. I still think your tip, Jimmysstar, might need a little bit of luck if he does get pushed back, three-back the fence to get through. But I'm still happy to be sticking with Benedetta. I think she's going to... I think she could be in that three-wide with cover sort of line, just off the pace and hopefully blending into it at the right time.
Yeah, she's a real talent. She deserves even a bit of luck as well and be just navigating that path. I think Mahaba, interestingly, is a sort of key runner, really, because, you know, you got Schwarz in 5, which will probably cross. Jimmysstar, we just heard they're probably going to not want to give away too much ground, but Mahaba holding that fence and just gate 1, where does it sort of settle? And it could be a key runner in terms of this race and the favourite.
Correct, yeah. He's shown he can race up on the pace or be back off the pace too. Depends how he breaks. And Reserve Bank is the other one. He's a forward runner too. He's drawn the outside Jimmysstar, whether he might just get crossed by him as well. And Ray Magnerio, who we've seen race up on the pace as well, but can sit off it. So it's going to be interesting to see how this race unfolds. Schwarz, he's usually the leader, but he can bomb the start too. So it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds in the first 100 metres.
And not only that, I suppose being a Group 1, you know, this is the race where they go, well, you know what, if you jump well, go forward and try and find that spot. So in a race where there didn't seem much pressure, it could really, it could be quite interesting from that point of view.
You generally find as a jockey when there's high stakes and, you know, when jockeys are pushing to be to a certain part of the track, it does create a bit more pace in itself.
Yeah, could well be the case as well as they start to load up here for the Willam Reid Stakes over 1,200 metres. Group 1, weight for age. Jimmysstar will jump your favourite at 280. Here's Matt Hill.
So a terrific race in prospect. Jimmysstar, many that were questioning where Jimmy would get to in the run today, might be a little bit buoyed by the fact of the way the track has played. As Reserve Bank goes in, red distinguishing cap. Reserve Bank going in. Reserve Bank forward, Ridden, Angel, Ray Magnerio and Schwarz, who's been supported in a 1.5, who's going to be the leader here. 3 Point Motors bringing us this feature race this afternoon. 2 to get set. Schwarz waiting patiently at the back of the chute with Jamie Mott aboard. Schwarz being brought forwards. Track and distance winner here. And Ridden Angel, the consistent mare with Lockie Neindorf to complete it. The 99th running of the Willam Reid. Set at the 1,200. The Group 1, they are ready. Signal and they're racing. Reserve Bank a touch slow. Arabian Summer broke away quickly with Schwarz, and She's Bulletproof is up in the firing line. Mahaba just behind them with Ray Magnerio. They were followed next by Benedetta. Reserve Bank, Ridden Angel, 2 lengths Jimmysstar as they fly towards the first corner at the 850 at Schwarz, holding them out from She's Bulletproof. A length and 3/4 Arabian Summer. A length away Mahaba, Ray Magnerio, 2 lengths Benedetta. Reserve Bank, second last Ridden Angel, and 2 lengths to Jimmysstar. At the school, 650 metres to go. It's Schwarz getting no peace from She's Bulletproof. They're 2 lengths Arabian Summer. They were followed by Mahaba. Benedetta trying to get involved, 4 lengths off the lead from Ray Magnerio, Ridden Angel, Reserve Bank, and Jimmysstar is still last. Coming up around the home corner at the 350. Schwarz just in front of She's Bulletproof, shown the whip. They're 2 lengths to Benedetta, running on from Arabian Summer. Schwarz the first to straighten. Kicks away from She's Bulletproof. Benedetta up the middle. Schwarz halfway up the straight, 100 to go. Benedetta's trying to wear it down. Schwarz netting the post. Benedetta a length away. Schwarz will do it all. Schwarz has won the Group 1 from Benedetta. Jimmysstar late for third. They were followed by Ridden Angel, Reserve Bank, Ray Magnerio. She's Bulletproof got tired. Mahaba and Arabian Summer at the tail of the field.
The moment that Anthony Mithen and Rosemont Stud have spent millions of dollars and countless hours chasing a Group 1 winner with a stallion prospect, and it now comes in the form of Schwarz, who grabs the summer sprint double here at the Valley. He won a Group 2 Australia Stakes back in late January. Just was not a factor in a CF4 out to 1,400 metres. They've recalibrated back to the Willam Reid. They got conditions to suit this afternoon. And Schwarz is a Group 1 winner, and Jamie Mott is a Group 1 winner. at Melbourne's 3 major racecourses, having saluted, of course, up the Flemington Straight, winning a Rupert Clark on call sign Mav at Caulfield, and now he grabs himself a Group 1 on Schwarz. Benedetta was gallant. And Daniel Stackhouse's day as a Group 1 winning jockey will come at some stage. Jimmysstar was well adrift of them on straightening. He was widest on the course and making ground late. 4-5-1, number for 4th to come. Schwarz wins the 100th anniversary Willam Reid.
Yeah, well supported in the market, Nige, and really tough win. Yes, the pattern was onside, but you still got to be good enough to absorb that pressure, Ollie, which is exactly what Schwarz did, and what a great moment there for the winning rider, of course, in Jamie Mott.
Yeah, you did. You can see Willow didn't give him any peace there on She's Bulletproof. He was very proactive from a wide gate pushing forward, and he didn't get much peace in front. Jimmysstar just couldn't keep up early. He was totally beaten for speed. And even Benedetta, Ray McNario never carded him in the race. She had to make a longish run, but all credit to the winner. He did it from the front. He was pressured, and he was too strong there today.
Yep, that he was. Jubilant scenes, as we can see, from the ownership group. Well done to Rosemont and the team, and Mitho and the team, Molly, they do a great job, don't they?
Well, they've invested a lot of money, the Rosemount team, in these colts that they've been trying to make stallions out of, and it's good to see one come off for them, because they have put a lot in, and it's good to see people like that getting a good return.
And I think they've learned a little bit about Schwartz's prep, probably more so than the past. I know as a 3-year-old he went on, might have won the 1400. We'll come back and get your thoughts in a moment. We're going to head back out to Nige.
Thanks, Hutch. And with Ryan McAvoy from Rosemont Stud, we'll chat to Anthony Mithman in a moment, who's just meeting some commitments with RSN. But Rosemont Stud and their alliance have been on quite the quest, and they've now got themselves a Group 1 winner in Schwarz. Can you believe it?
Not really. No, listen, I think unbelievable effort from... No, you're involved.
How do you unpack the horse?
Amazing journey. We started this 3 or 4 years ago to try and find a proper stallion prospect for the farm, and it's not easy. It's not easy writing a cheque for a slipper winner, so we put in a power of work at the sales, and this is the one horse that we just fell in love with, and not often it happens, and they come out and win a Group 1. So unbelievable amount of thanks to a huge amount of people involved. I won't go through it now, but unbelievably satisfying. Huge amount of people involved, but yeah, we'll celebrate tonight.
Yeah, I think we will. Yeah, we're umming and ahhing what we might do, but yeah, the lid might pop tonight, Nige. That's an unbelievable performance from a horse that's got an unbelievable pedigree. He's the best performed colt son of Zoostar ever there's been. I mean, to win a weight for age Group 1, he's the most winningest stakes horse by Zoostar that's still a colt. He will go to stud as a very, very attractive prospect. And the fact that we paid yearling price for him, not, you know, the silly money that these stallion syndicates put together, means that everyone can enjoy that. And that's what this Victorian Alliance was partly about, giving something back to breeders and hopefully the Victorian breeding scene. So it's, you know, it's emotional for lots of those reasons. So God bless him. And what a ride from Motty.
To that end, so financials aside, this has been an odyssey, a quest, and there's been so much toil attached to it. Were there moments where you were questioning, do we keep going to the well on this?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, well, the mere fact we haven't bought colts this year, you know, we've done 4 years, we've gone to the same people, you know, some great investors, you know, not least of all my brother-in-law, Nigel Austin, who's an unbelievable support to myself and Ryan and Ted and everyone at the farm. You know, for him to keep stumping up and saying, yeah, go again, you know, and his reaction, oh, you're not doing it this year. You know, he's such an enthusiastic part of what we do and a motivator for us all. So, you know, and then the other investors, we thought, well, you know, we're going to get a stitch eventually. You know, we've got a nice bunch of horses. Let's lay a bit of faith in those horses. And one of them was Schwarz, and he's delivered for us today. So, you know, it's nice.
Great validation. He's beaten 2 Group 1 winners today, and yeah, it's been a roller coaster, but it's been enjoyable. You know, Bazasto was from the, you know, this horse is from the first crop we bought, sort of Mullane and Dool's now at the farm, and an exciting young prospect for us. This was the 2nd year, Schwarz. 3rd year was Bazasto, who won the Guineas in January, and there's a couple of 2-year-olds there we like. So, yeah, you have your ups and downs, but yeah, these are the days just sort of lie in bed and think about. So, great validation for everyone.
Wrap for you both. Enjoy it.
Thanks, Nigel.